I'm Sara Orchard and I'm going to be commentating at the very fast approaching Women's Rugby World Cup. It all gets underway in Ireland on Wednesday, the 9th of August. It's going to be my third tournament and I can't wait.
England are the world champions of 2014.
This is the 8th edition of the Women's Rugby World Cup, with England defending their 2014 title. The pool stages are going to be hosted at University College Dublin, before heading to Northern Ireland, to Belfast and the Kingspan Stadium for the semis and finals. Now, if you are familiar with the World Rugby Under-20s Championship, the format is exactly the same. There are 12 teams split into 3 pools. Everyone plays each other once, and whoever tops those pools gets an automatic place in the semi-finals, along with the next best placed team. The final is on Saturday, the 26th of August. But to get to those showpiece matches in Belfast, well, teams have to impress in the pool first. Pool A, and there are 2 heavyweights in there, New Zealand and Canada, ranked 2 and 3 in the world. It's expected that whoever doesn't win this pool will be hoping to qualify for that very last semi-final spot. Now, New Zealand, they are the 4-time world champions, but they shocked many by not even making the semi-finals in 2014. It was an opposite story, though, for Canada, who got through to their very first final, and they'll be hoping to go one better in Ireland. As for Wales, it has been a disappointing year, finishing 5th in the Six Nations, but they know if they want to be the best in the world, they have to beat the best. As for Hong Kong, well, this is their first ever Women's Rugby World Cup. But ranked 23 in the world, they could be in for a tough time.
Portia Woodman, and Portia Woodman turns on the gas, and off she goes!
New Zealand's Portia Woodman. She is an absolute flyer, has pace to burn, and is a former World Sevens Player of the Year. Keep an eye out for her devastating sidestep.
Portia Woodman from a standing start through the middle. Woodman commits 3 defenders from Canada. Not hell!
Canada's Magali Harvey, another flyer, and widely credited with scoring one of the best tries in Women's World Cup history, going from one end of the pitch to the other to beat France in their semi-final in 2014.
She's away, Magali Harvey. Can she go all the way? What a fantastic try.
Undoubtedly, it's New Zealand against Canada on the final day of their pool. It could well be winner takes all.
That's the 22-metre line. Hunt. McLean is Scarrett. On a much flatter ball, Emily Scarrett. Emily Scarrett is going to go all the way.
Moving on to Pool B, where the reigning champions, England, they are expected to dominate. Now, they have won the World Cup twice, the Red Roses, and it might come down to their match with the USA, where they'll be given the toughest time. The Eagles actually won the very first World Cup back in 1991, and they have finished in the top 6 at the last 3 tournaments. As for Italy, they might be lacking in confidence. Although this is their first World Cup since 2002, they finished last in the Six Nations. Meanwhile, Spain, they will be expecting to go just one better than 2014, where they picked up a single victory in the pool against Samoa.
Just give her flat ball. Emily Scarrett says, no, I don't think I can make the kick, but you know what I can do? I can score you a try.
England's Emily Scarrett. The centre is widely considered to be one of the best footballers in the world, and her boot could prove the difference between sides when it comes to the latter stages in the competition.
Emily Scarrett with the opportunity to respond. Flags are up.
The USA's Hope Rogers. The prop has been fighting back from injury to make it through to Ireland 2017. A veteran of both 7s and 15s, her experience could prove invaluable to the Eagles.
Good work by the prop forward.
Italy against Spain. Now, when they play, there might not be a semi-final on the line, but it is a bit of a grudge match, so pride certainly will be.
Diallo. They're going for another score, and it will be a score for Elodie Guillaume.
Finally, it's Pool C, which promises to be another cracker, with France and Ireland expected to be battling it out for that top spot. The French, they finished third at their own World Cup in 2014. In fact, they finished third at a frustrating 5 tournaments, having never made it through to the final. When they lock horns with the Irish, it's 4th versus 5th in the world. And Ireland, they finished 2nd in the recent Six Nations and will have home support behind them. As for Japan, this is the first time they've qualified for the World Cup in 15 years, but they do lack top-level test experience. Meanwhile, Australia. They are the Olympic sevens champions, but can they transfer that success onto the 15-a-side pitch?
Champions in Dubai, Australia.
Australia's Shannon Parry. She led her country to Olympic sevens gold in Rio. But can she deliver the same results in Ireland?
Shannon Parry did extremely nice work.
Good job there for the tackle from Parry.
Most eyes will be drawn to the France-Ireland match at the end of the pool. But it's that opening clash between the hosts and Australia when the Irish World Cup party really gets started. So that is just a little taste of what is to come over the next few weeks. But if you want to find out where you can watch the matches along with all of the stats and information, head to rwcwomen's.com.